HYSTORY.
You first, me first. Speedy and Curtis are good friends. They both like to play whack-a-mole. Speedy gets impatient easily in everything he does. He always wants to go first. When everyone is lining up for the tram, Speedy pushes in. Curtis takes his time in everything he does. He always lines up and follows the rule. When everyone is lining up for the tram, Curtis waits in line. Speedy and Curtis are good friends. They always meet up and play together. Speedy loves to play on the slide as he does not need to spend too much time lining up. He slides down from the top again and again. Wow, this is so exciting! Curtis loves to play on the swing, though he has to spend a long time lining up. Here comes his turn. He flies through the air on the swing. Wow, it feels so great! Speedy and Curtis are good friends. They both like playing cars. Welcome to the road safety town, says the teacher. You may now come out to choose your favorite car in the order of your team number. Let's learn how to drive safely and observe the traffic rules. Me first! Me first! Speedy shouts. He can't wait to ride in the race car. After you! After you! Says Curtis as he waits for his turn in line. My race car is the fastest. Me first, says Speedy as he speeds up to the front. Curtis stops his bicycle in front of the zebra crossing. Pedestrians first, after you, says Curtis. Here comes the annual play day of the school. Speedy and Curtis are very excited because there are lots of game booths, great food, and performances. When Curtis is playing whack-a-mole, Speedy cheats by whacking the moles secretly. With Speedy's help, Curtis wins easily. They get 2 prizes, a race car, and a board game set. Speedy and Curtis both like the race car. How should good friends share the prizes fairly? I choose first, says Speedy. As I am quick in everything I do, the race car suits me. You are always slow in everything you do. The board game suits you. Curtis actually wants the race car too, but he lets Speedy choose first as they are good friends. The puppet show has already started when Speedy and Curtis arrived at the theater. All the seats are taken as they are too late. Speedy shouts to Curtis while pushing the race car box towards the stage. Me first, follow me. Curtis is left with no choice but to follow him. But the stage is too small and the box is too big. Oh no, Speedy knocks the stage over. Oh dear, the show is ruined. The whole audience screams. Speedy, Curtis, you have gone over the top. Feeling terrified and aggrieved, Curtis shouts to Speedy. You keep saying, me first. You don't follow the rules, and you are not fair-minded. We're not good friends anymore. Curtis isn't actually fine with everything. He's meant to be courteous and play by the rules. Now Speedy knows that it is wrong of him to think about himself only. Sorry, Curtis, says Speedy sincerely. In the story, Curtis adhered to the rules and was patient, while Speedy constantly sought to be first and disregarded the rules. Speedy's actions often affected others negatively and caused trouble. During a game, Speedy resorted to cheating in order to win, thereby undermining fairness. Children, do you follow rules? If your playmate doesn't follow the rules during a game, how would you react? Feel free to share your thoughts with your parents. Toy box with a string only. In the city, every child has a toy box to keep the toys they love. And Sam? His collection of toys is the largest of all. He has so many toys that no box is big enough to store all of them. However, which one is his favorite toy? Sam can hardly think of any particular one he likes most, though he has plenty to choose from. Sam cannot help but feel angry. All other children have a favorite toy except him. Sam decides to go to the toy shop right after school. A walk around in the shop made Sam even more disappointed. He already has all the toys on display. Just then, Sam looks out of the shop window and sees a plastic bag floating in the air. He has never seen such an ugly kite. Sam chases after the kite into the park. The kite belongs to Tina. She walks up to Sam and asks, "Do you want to play together? The kite can fly very high." And so they run around and around in the park, and the kite flies high up in the sky. Suddenly, a strong wind breaks the thread of the kite. "This is not a very good kite," says Sam crossly. Tina says with a giggle, "No problem, just fix it." The translucent kite once again flies into the sky, shining under the sun. Tina unties the string from the kite. She plays many small games with the string. She also uses the string to form an obstacle course for the ant army. They play and play until the evening falls. The sun sets slowly, casting their long shadows on the ground. When it's time to say goodbye, Tina gives the string to Sam as a gift. Feeling amazed, Sam asks, "Isn't it your favorite toy?" Tina says, "Yes, it is. So bring it along this Sunday. Let's play together again." Actually, what is my favorite toy? Sam is still in doubt. But never mind, no hurry. He will figure it out someday. Children, do you have a beloved toy? What is it? Would you be willing to share your beloved toy, just like Tian? Why not tell Mom and Dad about your thoughts? Boar Bakery. Boar Bakery is located in a small village. Each and every bun is baked by Father Boar himself. Every morning, villagers start the day with wonderful aroma from the freshly baked buns made from very fresh ingredients. Not a single day goes without rows and rows of assorted buns fresh from the oven. This spring, Father Boar falls seriously ill and cannot continue with his work.
Don't worry, Dad.
Little Boar says.
Let me take care of the bakery.
However,
Dad will get well soon if I run the bakery well. Now I realize that making bread isn't that simple at all. What should I do?
Monkey the salesman arrives right on time.
Don't fret, just buy an automatic bread maker. Press a button and out come the buns. No one will find out. It saves time and energy and only costs 50 gold coins.
And just like that, the newly bought machine begins its work inside the bakery. Clank, clank, clank! However, after spending a fortune on the bread maker, there is no money left for the ingredients.
What should I do? I've yet to buy milk, eggs, flour.
Again, Monkey the salesman says.
Don't sweat it. If you can't afford eggs, you can buy yellow food coloring instead. Just add a small drop to the dough and it looks like eggs are mixed in. No one will find out. Food coloring is a lot cheaper than eggs. You don't have to buy fresh milk. Expired milk is still milk. You don't need to buy so much flour either. Extra baking powder can do the trick to the size of the buns. No one will find out. How wonderful.
It really saves money and energy to run the bakery in this way. The buns are much bigger too. Everyone is waiting in line to buy them. Father Boar has just been discharged from hospital. He is also in the queue. He wants to give Little Boar a nice surprise. Eager to taste the bread made by his son, Father Boar grabs a pineapple bun and happily takes a bite.
It doesn't taste right.
Father Boar rushes into the workshop. Bottles of yellow food coloring, cans of baking powder, and buckets of moldy flour are scattered across the floor. He is shocked. His vision suddenly turns blurry. Father Boar cannot help but fall on the ground. Little Boar hears a thud and rushes over. He tries to explain, but suddenly sees his father clutching his stomach. Nee-nah, nee-nah. An ambulance arrives. Father Boar is not the only one suffering from a stomach ache. Other villagers fall ill because of the buns, too.
I thought, if Dad saw how good the business was, he would be happy and get well soon. I'm sorry. What have I done?
Children, if you were a wild boar, would you accept the monkey's suggestion to use fake materials to make bread? Why? If you were a wild boar, how could you help your dad manage the bakery and create healthy and delicious bread? In life or in the news, have you ever come across incidents where inferior or fake materials were used to produce food? What impact does this have on the general public? Remember, honesty is a fundamental attitude in life and work, and it also reflects responsibility toward others. When the flower blossoms. Grandma says I am her dearest flower, and seeing me smile is just like seeing a blossoming flower. Friday after school.
Grandma, I've got a yellow alder seedling from my teacher for planting at home. She told us to take good care of it. It will be very beautiful when the flower blossoms.
Saturday evening. After finishing my athletics, music, and drawing classes, I am finally home. When Grandma hears me letting out a big sneeze, She says I should learn to take care of myself. I should also learn to take care of the yellow alder and provide a big and cozy home for it. Sunday morning. The breakfast made by Grandma is delicious. My little plant needs breakfast, too. Watering, soil fertilization, all done by myself. Wednesday morning.
How is your yellow alder now?
Asks Uncle Wong, the minibus driver.
Let me take a picture of it when I get home.
Oh no, what happened? What should I do?
Maybe it hasn't got used to its new home yet.
Mom comforts me.
Give it some time. Take care of it with all your heart, just like the way Grandma takes good care of you.
Great! My plant is getting better. December, a highly anticipated but busy month. Luckily, Uncle Wong is always there to drive me to and from school. School party day. I can't help crying when I see my yellow alder looking so pale and lifeless. Grandma pats me on my shoulder and says,
Don't worry. Go to school first. Don't be late. You must not miss the school party.
Great! Uncle Wong is still waiting for me in the minibus.
What happened?
Asks Uncle Wong.
My flower is withering.
Do you take good care of it every day?
I do. Each and every day.
Trust me, there will be blossoms by the time I retire.
When will that be? How to take good care of it. Mom and I search for information on the web. Dad and I go to the flower market to ask for advice from gardening experts.
Wow. I really hope my flowers can look so beautiful.
Assignment due day. All students bring their yellow alders back to school. The teacher appreciates our efforts and presents awards. She says,
You should continue to take care of your flowers at home, or you may give them to others as a token of appreciation.
Uncle Wong, look, this is my flower.
The flower looks so beautiful. I can see that you have been taking good care of it. The flower will certainly look prettier by the time I retire.
what would it be like after Uncle Wong retires and stops driving the minibus? Grandma, will you retire and stop taking care of me too? Grandma's little flower will also grow up and learn to take care of herself. Uncle Wong gives us safe rides every day, even during rough weather. We really have to thank him.
Hey, Grandma, come and see this. Coming. It's so beautiful.
I give my flower to Uncle Wong as his retirement gift.
Thank you.
Children, if you were the little girl in the story, would you also take care of the flowers responsibly? Why? In life, if you were to give the flower you grew to someone you are most grateful for, who would you give it to? Why? Why not share your thoughts with your mom and dad? That's the end of today's story. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.